Hi, welcome to this week's vlog. Until I know a little bit better about editing and all of that, I better fill you in on what is going on. I am a single gal that loves her dogs and is dealing with a son who has type 1 diabetes. So in the middle of the night sometimes his blood sugar will start going down and I have to stay up and manage that. We go and see a play. My dogs are a big character in my life, so there's random clips of them. I go and I find my old makeup kit from school, and I went to school in 2018 for makeup, which is the prime like 2016 makeup. I just want to warn you that I have a little bit of an ADHD warbler at the end of this video, and I really contemplated putting it in, but as I'm watching it, I'm recognizing that I am having one, and it's over something so silly. If it's silly or not is real, and if I catch more of them, I will put them up, but for the majority of the time, I am good and I've got it under control, but it sneaks in when you least expect it. Please subscribe or comment, whichever you feel like it. I also have a Instagram. It's the same as on here if you want to go and see that. I post the books that I read. I post funny memes. I will post silly photos. It's fun. It is what it is. Bye, guys. Hi, sorry, did I awoken you? Oh, so sorry, queen. Is that comfy? I love you. Have a good sleep. I'm currently just kind of waiting to see what happens here. This is a sugar pixel. It keeps track of my child's blood sugar. So his blood sugar is this right now, and this is the time. Now for type 1, that is a beautiful number, but it was just at 6.3, and like this line in between is the like direction it's going, and it was 6.3 trending down. So now I'll wait. Those bleeping ones at the bottom are like how many minutes like in between. It's 5 minutes in between it updates, and so if it's 6 again, I have to stay up and make sure it doesn't dip low, because if it goes under 5, I have to go in and give him some juice to fix his blood sugar. And some nights it's like we have to do it 2 or 3 times a night, and then some nights it's not, but it's exhausting for both of us. We're just kind of on watch. I'll read for a little bit and hopefully it stays like that. If not, it's the weekend, so I can just sleep in a little bit extra tomorrow. His blood sugar's gone down to 6.6 now, so it might just float like this all night. I'm reading Assassin's Blade still. Honestly, I think this is my favorite one. I think the second one, like, so it goes Throne of Glass, whatever one's after that, I really like that one. I think I'm reading it in the romantic order. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, then Assassin's Blade. That's also the way I think it was published. So a lot of people who have been following this from day one started with those 3 books, and then she released this. And I have to say, I've not done it yet. I have one more story left, and I have a little bit of the underground one left. And I am so nervous about the emotional reaction I'm going to have by it that I am bracing myself. I like this order. I would suggest this order. I will have to let you know more once I get further along, but so far I like this order. Selena, throughout the first few books that I read, feels kind of detached. I feel very detached from her, and this kind of fills in why she's detached in a lot of ways. The Assassin in the Desert, that one, I kind of got emotional. When I am just trying to enjoy reading and I like something, I'll dog ear the pages. The way that I like describe books is like, it's not if I liked it, and I can't do a 5-point scale, and I've probably explained this in one of my babbles, but there's like adventures, there's journeys. Throne of Glass is a journey. I would say ACOTAR is like an adventure. Crescent City, it's fun. Crescent City's fun. It's long. It's a fun adventure. Love Twilight. If I am going through something really big in my life, I will reread Twilight. Love it. I love Divergent. I think that's another, like, I love the Divergent series. That one, like, both those stories I sobbed in. I really love White Oleander. That's another story that just like sticks with me. Another journey one, like, this is a journey, so another journey one, Our Most Fantasies, and it's The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Oh, another one that I love Heavenly Bodies and Fallen Stars by Amani Iriyo. Editing me here again to come in and just thank you so much for listening to these midnight ramblings. I am witnessing a coping skill in action while I am panicking about blood sugars and if I can fall asleep and if it's going to wake me up early. And instead of that, I'm covering up with yapping about books and like no rhyme or reason to it. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much. Okay, there's these two things in my life. I am very into music and I'm very into books. I learned about MGK through his beef with Eminem. Now listen, I'm a Swiftie, but before all that, I'm a stan. Listen, we take a bit of a pivot here. We ramble on about music. We get back to books. Then the Dexcom comes along. I don't know what happens after the books, but please just bear with me. This is just who I am. When MGK and Eminem had their beef, I was introduced to this like tall, skinny white boy. And then he came out with Hotel Diablo, and I listened to Hollywood Horror, and it had like vibes of Linkin Park. Oh my God. I became a fan of MGK that day, and I was listening to him all the time, and he had just dropped an album. It was so much fun. Oh, I Think I'm Okay. That was the song that came out. And he came to my city, and I got to see him within 2 weeks. And if you have like an obsessive personality, that was perfect for me. That was like boom, 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 great. Like it was so good. I saw him again this last Los Americana tour, and it was good, but it was like not the same. The first time I saw him, it was in a tent in a crowd, and like people were gardening in the crowd, and he was climbing up on shit. Like he was wild. And my story that is like that for my like book nerdy side of me, I'm signed up for like all the literary stuff in my city, and they were doing, join this book event for this TikTok sensation author, and I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. And I read the synopsis of her books, and I was like, oh, that sounds like it's something right up in my alley. And so I signed up for it, and I read the books, and oh my God, you guys, it's delicious. I read the first one within like a couple weeks, and then I read the second one in like a few days, like really quick, and I annotated it all. I'm working on like my annotations for those because I have thoughts. And I went to this event and I got to meet her and ask her questions, and I asked her a question. She's like, oh, I love that question. My dog is like, shut up and go to sleep, because she doesn't understand I'm talking to the camera. She thinks I'm talking to her. You can't, I'm talking to you. So it literally said 4.7 a minute ago, and I went to go get him a juice and it went off, and we will see in a few minutes where it goes to. So it takes about 15 minutes for it to kick in. I'll probably stay up till about 1:15, 1:20 and see where it's at. Then if it still floats around 5, I'll go in and give him another juice. He floated around 4 after the juice. I feel good about falling asleep now. So it's been about an hour adventure, but now it's time for sleepies. Good night. Today we have I'm not fully turned on yet. It is what it is. We are going to go see a play. There's Hakuna. Say happy birthday, Hakuna. He's officially 15. I decided to do some dressing up. Realize that I do enjoy makeup, but I like the more natural. I put way too much foundation on, and it's kind of giving me a sensory issue. Like, I will more than likely come home and take it off. I'm just used to using concealer or the Merit Beauty Stick. Just deal with it the way it is today. We're gonna have a good day either way. Let's put on some earrings. My favorite ones, like when I'm feeling down, are just a good old hoopy, sparkly one. I have stretched ears, and every few years I'm like, oh, I want them back. So I will re-stretch them. But recently, I haven't been wearing them, so I've been wearing hoops. But it's so funny because people will see them and people are like, why is your earring going right through? It's like, guys, I am a millennial, okay? And I did not wear JL and Juicy. I wore skinny jeans and Vans. My child is ready and he's eating. He's feeling great. He's a little tired today. The low was a lot. I woke up really early this morning. I got some reading done. I finished studying. I always find it entertaining when I get dressed every day. If I'm wearing black and I've done my makeup before, what it's gonna be like getting it on. Am I gonna rub off my face on the collar? I think I did it. Did I manage? I managed it. Nails are Hello Kitty. The nougat would like to do a fit check. Do you consent to be on camera, child?
Yes.
All right.
So we got a shirt that I got a while ago, glasses that don't do anything, hat, and then we got a pink Slipknot shirt underneath. You can't see them, but black Empire jeans and some socks.
This is March in Calgary. It is just, what's that? What's over there? We're gonna go here. Do you wanna put your coat away?
Yeah, actually, where do
We'll go put it over there. My love, what do you see over there?
A map with like queer stuff in Calgary?
Wild woman. Those are all words of wisdom somebody's written. Love a bathroom with free tampons. Outfit. We are after Casey and Diana, and I'm eating a pistachio. I was eating a tiramisu, coffee, water.
She cried.
Ooh, and we find ourselves back in bed with a blood sugar and a puppy that should be here, but I'm letting her because I need her for emotional support. On today's episode, aww, you're so funny. Okay, we'll just have a moment. You want to have a moment? I start talking and you just say, hi, my name is Sarah, and I would love a cuddle, mama. Oh, we've got another friend. Hakuna, what are you doing back there? What are you doing back there? I love you. That's enough. That's enough. No, say that. You just know how to say, yeah, good girl. Okay, stop. That's nice. Go that way. Go that way. Yeah. I was up early, as I've probably said. I did school and laundry this morning, got ready, put too much makeup on, and then went to go see this play. I knew it was going to be emotional. I wasn't aware of how emotional it was going to be. And it was basically about when Princess Diana decided to come and visit this hospice called Casey House in Toronto, and it was for men with AIDS back in 1991. This, oh my god, I cried so much in this that I felt unwell when I got home. Just drips of tears constantly throughout this whole thing. There was like a point in it where this woman screams, everyone is dying, and there was no cure for it, there was no fix, there was no help to it, and people's loved ones were dying, they were sick. I sobbed. I just sobbed. Everybody was crying. It was so well done. What did Timothy Chalamet say? Like, opera and the ballet is dead. I'm sorry, but live performances like that, and this was like a smaller theater, live performances like that, nothing gets you more. There is like literally nothing like an emotional scene in a play where there's actual human beings in front of you, and they have you immersed in the story. They have you completely and utterly enthralled in what they are telling you, and these people, and the acting was incredible. And I was like, the first half I cried a lot. There was a lot of things that like, it was like foreshadowing, and by the end you're kind of like, oh fuck, this is emotional, this is sad, what is happening? You're sobbing, and they're done, and they're clapping, you're clapping for them, and they're saying their goodbyes, and I'm just like, what just happened? Holy shit. There are some things in life that make you feel numb and make you feel like you're not one with something. And then you see stuff like that today with humanity, and I thought this was gonna be full of younger people. My son was the youngest person there. And I think it's important to introduce your children to being open or to understanding different perspectives, is introducing them to art. He was the youngest person there. I was probably a handful of people that were the youngest. Everyone had like white hair. The neighbors next to us were like white haired. Yes, Diana came and visited these men, and like her touching them, that was like a huge deal. Like her holding their hands, and that's why she is the people's princess. But anyway, when I got home, I ended up having to have like downtime. I was up so early, I had a headache, I was crying, I had to take my contacts out, I had to like get out of whatever I was wearing, read for a little bit, and had a quick little nap, and now I feel better, but I feel emotionally like spent. It was really good, and it's inspired me to like take my child to go and see more performing arts, and how that is so important, and to immerse yourself into different types of communities around different ages, and realize like, okay, these little boxes that we're looking at, we are experiencing very curated stuff to us. When you go out and you spend different time with different people, that's the point. I loved it. I was so happy today. I want to go through my makeup. I've lived here for so long, and I've like kind of, not so long, but I've kind of, the little artist, and I am going to get my big makeup kit that I haven't gone through since I moved in here. Maybe even before. Yo!
What is that?
That's my makeup kit.
Do you use it?
No, I haven't used it, but I want to look more interesting.
Hello, internet.
Oh my god!
I think it's like collecting dust.
It
There's
is.
actual dust on there.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. It's like a time capsule. You know, powders don't go bad. Like, I know they do. Like, they really dry out. And like their intensity doesn't work as good. Oh my god. This is so exciting for me. NARS, some of these freaking blushes that I have are close to 20 years old. All the freaking liquid lipsticks, oh my god. KVD. I remember getting this KVD palette and being kind of disappointed because they were all so dark. Oh, African Violet, still a banger. They're just not all as intense, I assume. Like, which was this? Laura Mercier. The amount of liquid lipsticks that I have in here is ridiculous. Oh my god. Does anyone remember this palette? She really ate with all of those, huh? I have blue lipstick. Do I even want to put it on? No, not yet. I'm keeping it all. Definitely doesn't smell great. NYX lingerie. Which one was it that I liked the most? I can't remember. Ruffle trim. Yeah, that was my favorite. Oh, I loved this one. Which one was this? Magic by KVD. That one's like really used. Wow. Oh, guys, the freaking highlighters that I have. Damn. Oh, I was a makeup girly. Champagne Pop. That was legendary. I have stories about all of this. I used to be a Sephora kid. Before Sephora was in Canada, we would go to the States and I would go into Sephora, and I was a Sephora kid. I was the original ones. And there was this one time where I was like obsessed with finding yellow, because I had just learned about the color wheel, and that yellow makes my eyes just pop. I probably still have this freaking eyeshadow palette that I used to wear all the time, and I couldn't find a bright yellow anywhere I went. And this is the one that I found, and it was not the yellow that I wanted. I wanted like a bright, it's easier to find nowadays. So I have this, and I've kept them because they're memories to me. Lit Sparkles. My friend I got these I think for my 18th birthday. Oh, here's another yellow. That's so funny that I keep them. Sephora used to have this duo where it was like a shimmery pink and green, and that was my vibe when I was in high school. I very much want to, because I wear black all the time and I'm not dyeing my hair crazy colors like I used to, I want to wear more colorful eyeshadows. Not as a makeup girly, as like a quirky girly more so than anything. Tarte blush palette. that could be like a, I think you can take this out, yeah, and it's a clutch. The amount of palettes that I have that are like natural like this, because I was gonna do makeup for a living, but I had a phobia of being too close to people's faces for the longest time. Another Tarte palette. Tarte just like does neutrals so good. We got the Naked palette. Oh, we got the original Naked one. And these ones are the good ones. And then the Naked 2. How many neutrals do you need? You can tell this was like my trying to fit in era. Anastasia, Soft Glam. Oh, they're still just so good, hey? A little bit powdery with age. Nervina. It's very opulent. And that's kind of what I want to go for these days. Modern Renaissance. Oh, I use these in makeup school. That's why they're so, I'm like, why are they so messy? I went to makeup school in 2018. 2017, 2018. 2016 was the beginning of like that makeup. And I remember just like the professionals were kind of butthurt about this, about people wanting to do Instagram makeup and it being like not the way professionals do it. And that's when I learned that like 2016 makeup was also inspired by drag makeup, which is so cool. Oh my god, this was my favorite. The Tarteist Pro Glow palette. Oh, you can see that it's kind of going down a little bit. It's like at the ends, it's like cracking. This is years old. This is decade old. Urban Decay. This, in 2016, when I was trying to be a makeup girly on YouTube, this is the palette I used. Gwen Stefani Urban Decay. I have a whole bunch of eyelashes in here. I've never used a single lash in my life. Natural Ardell Double Wispies. Oh, okay. This is the vibes, you guys. So the days that I want to do craziness, it's gonna be these. I put on this green from Patrick Starr's Wicked palette and it wasn't giving me what I wanted it to do. Like it was just different. So this is gonna come in handy. I really wanted to do a green eye today. And what am I wearing today? This is from the palette, but it's too shimmery. So it'll be good that I have this base colors. Laura Arnello, I think that's her name. I found her when she was traveling with Rihanna. Oh, I'm covered in makeup. Ah, that's so exciting. My happiness. It's like some are falling apart, but it's so beautiful. What a nice palette. Okay, here's another one. Ah, this one's as old as my son. Look at that. We found them, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to do a color. But like not in a makeup way, you guys, just in a fun way. Predicting right now that all of this is coming back. 2016 is coming back, but in a more, not in a more sculpted way, but in a wild way. I'm starting it. It's me. I'm doing it. Yes.
I've done all my homework and I did my laundry.
I'm having fun.
You're having fun?
I found my fun stuff. Look at this one.
Ooh.
And then look at this one.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the Jeffree Star one.
It's so good. Morphe shadows are so good too. But this one, it's called Tea, I think. What's the tea? It's like a green, brown, orange almost. This one here. See?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's a green, brown, orange. The whole time that I was sitting and learning about motivation and emotions, I'm like, I want to play with my makeup.
Alright, so
Toodles. And then finally, the Jaclyn Hill. And I have hardly used it, but these blues, I really would love to see Jaclyn Hill go back in time and like talk to me about this color story. Like was obsessed with NARS blushes when I was younger because it lasted forever. My friend Jamie got me this for my 18th birthday. Oasis. I've got Orgasm in here. I've got Desire, which is like a really hot pink. I remember the girl selling it to me. She's like, it doesn't show up that pink, and it didn't. We're gonna take this up. What's this one? This is Deep Throat. I don't even need to look. It's Deep Throat. Oh, this is Torrid. Angelica. It's sparkly. Actually, oh, I like that. Okay, we gotta haul this upstairs. I have only willingly gotten rid of one eyeshadow palette in my entire life, like one from Sephora or like higher end ones. It was a Morphe collab. I gave it to my friend's daughter. Oh my god, what's this? Is this a blush? See, now that, oh my god, what is this? Oh, is this this is stunning. Lancome Radiant Rose Gold. Hi, Sailor. What are you doing, Sailor? I gave Sailor a bath today. She didn't like it. She was mad at me. It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing green today. It is what it is. It's kind of been a ADHD hell. I'm trying to explain what I want to do today, and I keep getting distracted. I need to like just settle down, gather my thoughts. This is really hard for me to do today. This is like trying to do an essay when I don't know where to start. I'm not gonna stop because there's all these things I want to do and I want to accomplish, and I have these dreams, and it's like I want to get there, do it right now, then there. And then you get these thoughts in your head and you stop and you become paralyzed. This executive dysfunction of like, where the fuck do you start? And it gets all exciting. And last night I was filming and then I was editing, and I realized how often I speak over myself, or I get distracted by something and talk about something else. In a quick video that you're watching, it's kind of funny. When you're with me for a little bit of time, it's kind of funny. But as an everyday trying to accomplish something, it's fucking exhausting. Even with the coping skills, even with the medication, you still have these complete and utter wobblers, mental breakdowns, because your brain is thinking about 16 different things at once. Holy shit. Recognizing that it is a executive dysfunction, a dopamine thing, it's kind of freeing, but it's also like, ugh, why is that what happens? And I think when you're younger, you beat yourself up and you try to like improve yourself, or something's wrong and all these things. There's nothing wrong. It's just my brain really does work differently. I'm getting sniffly, so I go look at my air purifier. I should clean this air purifier, but I need to vacuum it first. But I can't vacuum it right now because I was cleaning my filters from my vacuum, so they're still damp. So I can't put it into my vacuum yet, which means I can't use my vacuum yet. So the air purifier is sitting up there, still dirty, but I moved it to my room. So that's a positive. I did something, right? Then I open it, I see the filter inside, because there's like a screen and then a filter inside. I'm like, I need more of those. So I get on Amazon and I look up different filters, and I'm like, I need to get one that's like a good price. So I'm on there, but while I'm on Amazon, my Wi-Fi cuts out. So I'm like, shit, I need Wi-Fi because I work from home, I do school from home, everything is on Wi-Fi. So I Google it, and I am on my provider's website figuring it out and running tests. So it says to me, you need a Wi-Fi booster. So back to Amazon, slow internet. I've used all my data on my cellular data, so it's slower too. Get the booster ordered and on the way. We have done all of that, and it's 9:20. That's fine. Let's go and brush our teeth and spray some stuff on us and brush our hair so we can go to this massage. I get there. I very much, because I don't leave my house often, I want to present myself as a joy to people I'm around. I used to be over the top. Now I'm just whatever. But that's the thought I have in my head. Hello, how are you? How's it going? The whole time that I am getting my massage, I am thinking, then I feel pain. Then I think about the weights I do at the gym. She's massaging all the places that I'm working out, which means I might be doing it well. And it will just make it easier to do the next time. So I start kind of falling asleep and relaxing, and my brain shuts off because it gets easier to handle, and then it's done. The massage is done. Editing me here, I want to clarify that like I'm grateful for my life, I'm super happy for my life, but there is this like thought process constantly in my head, and I wouldn't post this, but it really does showcase a almost ADHD breakdown and what they look like for me sometimes. This is a lot more thought out and emotionally regulated than how my breakdowns used to go. But I feel like if you have ADHD, or you might have these breakdowns or these thoughts that you dismiss, think of it like a funnel, and all your exciting thoughts and exciting things that you want to do, they're all coming down at once, and it plugs the funnel. I used to completely and utterly shut down. I now will talk it through with my therapist, obviously on YouTube. I probably won't add these in too much because they do sound like a but again, it's valid if you can relate. I am extremely blessed. These are things that are amazing and light things that I get to worry about. And it's not the things that I'm worrying about, it is thought processing of that. I go and I book for a longer one next week, and then I need to go get a coffee. But the coffee place is crazy parking. So I asked the lady if I can please park in her parking lot while I run and get a coffee. Yes, that's great, but I want to be quick. I don't want to take my time. I don't want to take advantage. So I go get my coffee, spill it a bit on myself. It is so slushy. I am not wearing the proper shoes today. I am kind of sore in my legs from my massage, and it is what it is. So I go get my coffee, come home, and I feel like I've done a million things. It's exhausting. So I come home and I realize that I have all these other things that I need to accomplish. And I need to sit down, but I need to enunciate, and I need to make sure that I stay in one spot. I need to make sure that I don't talk over myself. Interjecting again. I think I'm realizing I want to leave this in because even though I'm not doing a lot of things, even though it's like you're going to a massage and then you're getting a coffee and then you're coming back, 90% of my life nowadays, that's what life is. This one day, I was thinking about everything. It's like, imagine you constantly narrating your life outwardly but inwardly, right? There's this thought process of like, do you have a self-narration when you're doing things? That is my opinion. I'm not a professional. It's just my opinion that's part of ADHD, that constant narration, that constant keeping check of what you're doing and what you have to do. It genuinely is mentally exhausting. Physically, you're fine, but mentally, oh boy. And I am now realizing that I was PMSing, but PMS really messes with women who have ADHD, and it can throw all your work out the window. It can make you feel so dramatic. It can make you feel out of place and out of whack and what's wrong with me. And it's just very interesting to see this happen in real time, to me at least. And it's only 12:30 and I'm ready for a nap. I think the exciting part about having ADHD and being creative, you do have all these ideas. The challenge comes in executing them. I kind of come alive at night when it comes to creative stuff. I am realizing that I have to do the more administrative stuff during the day, and that's not fun. I know I can do this. It's like in my bones. I will do everything to be able to do this. I needed this little pep talk. Again, I just completely went off and had to delete like 2 to 3 minutes of me just venting about the patriarchy, how it has affected my life. And I wanted to cut it down so that it's purely just about the ADHD and the indecision. But I am still censoring myself because it's too much. I go off and I'm like talking about the patriarchy, and then I come back. It's interesting because now I can cut out things that don't have a play in what I'm trying to say. So if you're interested in my whole patriarchy spiel, I might do a whole little edit clip and just store it. And if you've made it this far and you say, I would love to hear your patriarchy spiel, I will upload it. Anyway, hello. Let's start again.